Where are my ghouls, goblins, and ghosts at? Here's a jump scare for you. We are in the final week of the high school football regular season. Just one final game to play before playoffs creep in. And now most of our area teams have wrapped up region play, and we will set out on a region thriller though tomorrow night in our 48 Blitz game of the week. We'll look at our play of the week, player of the week, plus a look at the bad to the bone playoff matchup shaping up for next week. So sit back, grab your favorite candy of choice, and join me as we head into a haunting Week 10. It all begins right here on the 48 Blitz Preview Show.
This is the 48 Blitz Preview Show, sponsored by Landers McClarty Chevrolet, Annette Hales Indoor Comfort Systems, and Circle K Inner Circle Rewards.
Hello everyone, and happy Halloween on this spooktacular Thursday. Thank you for joining me here on the 48 Blitz Preview Show. I'm your host, Cam Durr. So guys, fun fact about me, Halloween, it's my favorite holiday of the year. I look forward to it each and every year. I love the candy, I love the costumes, all things Halloween, but you can miss me with the haunted houses. Do not do jump scares. But go on and share your Halloween costumes with me down in the comments. What are you guys dressing up for this year? And just go on and drop your favorite Halloween candy as well. My personal favorite, and this is a hot take, it's an Almond Joy. I'll take anybody's out of their baskets. I know that it's not a favorite, but it is my favorite. Okay, back on track now. So Week 10, it is brewing up here in the Valley. And though for most teams, region play has come to a close, in Class 4A Region 7, this is not the time to play tricks. In our 48 Blitz Game of the Week, you're in for a treat. An offensive-defensive battle in Tuscumbia. The West Morgan Rebels fly in on the Witch's Broom to Deschler.
Game of the Week is sponsored by Kennedy & Sons Structural Solutions.
So this week, West Morgan will face off against Deschler in what will be an offensive versus defensive battle. Now, the Rebels have already locked in the region title for the second straight season, but three other teams are trying to creep their way in to one of the top 4 spots left in the region. And the Deschler Tigers, they are one of them. West Morgan comes in perfect on the season. They average nearly 50 points per contest, but they'll be haunted by the Tigers defense, who have allowed an average of 20 points per game. Now, there's some pretty spooky scenarios that could go down tomorrow night. Currently, the Tigers are the 4 seed in the playoffs, but if Brooks, Central Florence, and Hatton all win this week, that's going to be your top 4 along with West Morgan. Deschler's playoff hopes will go in the grave, but a win for the Tigers, and they're right back to life. So join me for pregame coverage tomorrow beginning in our 4 p.m. newscast. A full recap will come your way in our 48 Blitz Game of the Week, our 48 Blitz show, as well as our 48 Blitz OT shows. Well, the West Morgan Rebels monster mashed their way through the season, earning themselves a top spot in the region. But there's also a handful of other teams in the Valley who have put a nail in the coffin and head into the postseason as the number 1 seed. And 1A Region 7, the Hackleburg Panthers head into playoffs as the top seed, and they will host Pickens County in the first round. We head into Class 2A Region 7. The Pisgah Eagles have had a killer season. Coach Pruitt and his Eagles remain undefeated, earning them the number 1 seed. They'll face off against Aliceville to kick things off. Heads are going to roll in Class 3A. 2 of our area teams from their respective regions have claimed the top spot. The Mars Hill Panthers continue down the path of destruction with a perfect 9-0 record, and they're set to take on Midfield in round 1. And in Region 8, the Fife Red Devils continue to haunt teams across the state as they enter the playoff as the 1 seed. Once again, they'll learn their fate following games this week. Well, we mentioned that the West Morgan Rebels have the top seed in their region in Region 7 once again, but over in Region 8, North Jackson heads into Week 10 as the top seed, and they will await their opponent following games this week as well. In Class 5A Region 7, Fairview earns themselves the top spot after a perfect finish in region play. The Aggies will look to bury Carver Birmingham in the first round of the playoffs. And in Region 8, Guntersville flies high on the Witch's Broom as the top seed in the region, but they will have to wait to see who they're going to face in the opening round. Then in 6A, the Muscle Shoals Trojans had a few tricks up their sleeve this season, and it's treated them to another crown in Region 7. Their opponent is yet to be determined for the first round of playoffs. They will find out their fate after games this week. And in Region 8, Fort Payne howls as the top seed after a 6-0 finish in region play. The Wildcats will clash with Pell City in round 1. Then in our largest classification in the state of Alabama, those Austin Black Bears were the main character of a slasher film all season long. They are undefeated on the season and wear the region crown. The Black Bears hoping to give Enterprise a scare in the opening round of the playoffs. That is set for next Thursday and Friday nights.
This is the 48 Blitz Player of the Week, sponsored by the End Zone, Spectacular Grub Sports and Brews.
So as I just mentioned, those Austin Black Bears have been a frightening sight on Friday nights, dominating game after game, and they're led by their fearless leader, their senior quarterback, J.L. Davis, who had a monster game last week, putting the nail in the coffin with a 52-21 victory over Grissom. Davis simply had 7 total touchdowns last week. He connected on 5 TDs through the air and 2 trips to the end zone using his legs. I mean, just scary stuff. And for that,
congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, just hold it from there. And coach you.
well, we have reached week 10 of the high school football season, and the only thing to look forward to now are the thrills and chills of the playoffs. Our time is up, but thank you for joining me here on our week 10 edition of the 48 Blitz preview show. I'm Cam Durr, and have a happy Halloween. I will see you guys next week when we're talking postseason play. I'll leave you here with every play of the week dating back to week 0, but don't forget to stay tuned. Another episode of Beyond the Lights Athens is coming up right after this. Good night.
Thank you for watching the 48 Blitz Preview Show, sponsored by Landers McClarty Chevrolet, Annette Hales Indoor Comfort Systems, and Circle K Inner Circle Rewards.
A coach who did so much through the years to build on and advance the culture of what it means to be a Golden Eagle. The man that I'm proud to say was my high school football coach a few years prior to 1975, and a friend who continues to be a profound and lasting influence for good in my life. And it's my honor and pleasure to ask Coach McCoy to come forward. Oh, one thing, and let me say this, and I was going to do this, and I don't mean to overtalk, but Coach came in
Beyond the Lights, Athens, presented by Roof Tech Solutions. Dedication, celebration, commitment. If you live in a community that cares about high school football, those 3 words are at the core of success. With those core values comes a foundation that was laid by 2 men, Larry McCoy and Oscar Barker. The foundation of what could live through generations, reimagined after the 1972 Athens Golden Eagles football team went undefeated. Larry McCoy and Oscar Barker had community members that understood what great high school football meant to Athens. And with the help of Athens City School Board of Education, Athens High School Booster Club, and Athens City Council, Athens Stadium committee members, Athens Stadium was built. The people of Athens made a pigskin dream a reality. Selling gold seats within the stadium helped pay homage to Athens athletics, a venue a community could be proud of. In the spring of 1975, Paul Bear Bryant attended the dedication of the stadium, saying the stadium was one of the finest he had ever seen for high school football. 50 years later, on a beautiful October evening, those that were there from the start, or in spirit, rededicated Athens Stadium, a new marker unveiled that highlights the rich history of Athens Stadium and Athens Golden Eagles football. This special tribute, located near the West Side Stadium entrance, was organized by Jimmy Woodruff and funded by Athens City Schools and Athens City Schools Foundation.
This is the 50th season that we play football here. And the really unique thing about it is the fact that the first year we played here in 1975, Athens won their first state championship. 75, 76, that era right there, and really the whole time of the 70s, was just such a golden era. And we just wanted to make an effort. With Athens' growth, and people don't know the backstory and the history of the stadium. And so we've been working for about a year and a half now to bring this to a reality.
Just it being here 50 years later and our getting to be a part of it, and that commemorative, that 50-year commemoration of the stadium, it was so important to the family, and the fact that my dad's still here to be a part of it, it's just tremendous.
It means so much to me that night because we recognized some of the people that maybe never had been recognized enough, like Oscar Barker, Billy Berggren, Jim Woodruff, and Freddie Martin, and those people that actually built this stadium. And this stadium's here because of the citizens of Athens and because of the players that came in before then. After 50 years, you think about how much it's been used and what it's meant to this community. So it was just a big night because of that. It was not what I'd done, it was what those others had done.
Coach Larry McCoy is still around the Athens program he led on the gridiron as a head coach for 10 seasons.
Coach McCoy's at practice every Wednesday. Every Wednesday he's at practice. I can't tell you what his encouragement means, his wisdom. I mean, you got Larry McCoy and Alan Creasy that are in here every week that coached here, and they really want us to be successful. I think if you get right down to it, a lot of places, a lot of times those coaches that leave, they may not want them to have as much success. I don't know if that's an ego thing, but I can tell you this, these guys here that coach here, they want Athens to be great.
Athens is a different type community. Athens wants their coach to be a part of the community. And we had some good coaches here, I'm not saying, but Coach Gross really fit that mold. He's not only looking for that player to be a good player out there and to be disciplined and to work hard, but he's going to make sure that he's spiritually a good person, to be here. And I mean, that he wants to be the type person that would be a full citizen when he leaves here.
What better way to honor a community than by hosting your bitter rival for an important region game? The Decatur Red Raiders visited Athens Stadium. Bitter rivals since the series began in 1923.
There's some hatred. There's some hatred when you talk to some of the folks through the years.
Our longest, most storied rival, Decatur Red Raiders and River Rats. There you go.
Decatur's got the best of that rivalry, if you look at the total number. But we've been playing for almost 100 years.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Athens Stadium for the game tonight between the Athens Golden Eagles and the Decatur Red Raiders. It's a big night tonight all the way around Athens High School. We're having senior night.
Turn themselves loose and have fun playing this great game. In your name I pray, amen.
Okay, we talked yesterday out there around those monuments, talked about the history of the stadium. We talked about the history of the rivalry with Decatur. You got Coach McCoy coming out there, 85 years old, comes out there and he talks. And he talks about the vision of this place and what he wanted it to be. And there was a guy in 1975, and even before that, that was looking ahead, trying to do things that was going to help young men. Didn't know your name, didn't know my name, didn't know any of this was going to happen, didn't know who it was going to be, just knew it was going to be somebody's going to be a Golden Eagle. And they did something that would stand the test of time, and it has. You're getting to play in one of the best stadiums around. You're getting to play in that. And then what are we doing? We're trying to move forward and do other things. But the great thing is you get to go out there tonight with that A and Eagle on your chest and those gold pants and that gold helmet. And you get to go out there in Athens Stadium, a stadium built by the people of Athens 50 years ago on Larry McCoy Field. And it says out there, Athens Stadium, home of the Golden Eagles. And you get to go out there like we talked about and go against guys from another town. Where you're representing Athens, they're representing Decatur. You're representing our city against their city. You're representing our high school against their high school. Our football team against their football team. And then it's each man, each individual against another one from over there. And man, every time I hear them men talk, every time I get to be around those men, it fires me up more and more and more. And I realize how blessed I am to be the coach at Athens High School. I realize how blessed I am to be your coach. I hope you understand how blessed you are to get to put on that uniform. Now we get to go out there tonight, and it's the last time regular season home game for these seniors. They deserve to go out a good way. You agree with me? Yes, sir. Then let's dang do it.
Connor Johnson kicks, going to be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So that's where Decatur will start. He gives to his tailback, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. A classic Golden Eagle tackle there. Fakes to his tailback, throws quick out on the far side, and is pushed out of bounds. So it'll bring up 4th and long now for Decatur in a punting situation. Low kick, but a line drive taken at the 30-yard line. Jackson Unger brings it back, crossing the 30, drops the ball, and it looks like Decatur may have recovered. Here's the snap, rolling to his left.
Wide open, wide open, wide open.
Touchdown Decatur. 5-yard pass, complete.
Crap, nothing else, nothing else.
First offensive possession for the Golden Eagles. Rogan takes the snap. He's throwing downfield. He's got a man wide open. Caught at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
That's the way you do it.
That ain't a bad start.
74-yard throw and catch. Fakes to his tailback, pitches, and he's caught in the backfield. Good job. There's number 1. Walker Harrison's in there to make that tackle.
Yeah, we've been missing that.
He's a good football player. Having him back is going to be a huge plus for us.
It's a low kick again. Jackson Unger takes it at the 42, breaks one tackle, breaks the second tackle. He's going across the 30, across the 20, across the 10. All the way in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Hell, hard to fuss at him when he does that. You know, that was a heck of a run. He made about 4 guys miss.
Up, low snap, ball's loose. Who's got it? Who's got it? It's still loose.
We got it.
Golden Eagles say they got it, and they do. On the end around is Xavier Edwards, and he goes in for the Golden Eagle touchdown.
He's been a scoring machine this year, hasn't he?
Pointer bobbles the snap, and he's going to fumble. It's up for grabs. It's being pushed back to the 25, picked up at the 20. It's going to go all the way in for a Golden Eagle touchdown. A scoop and score.
What a play. What a play. That's pretty smart, huh? You just dribbled that sucker, didn't you? Great job, man.
Drop him back to throw. He's going to be hit, and he's going to go down.
I know he's a leading tackler, and he's gotten better and better as the year gone, but he is quick. He gets to the ball quick.
Gives it to Edwards. Oh, it's nothing but green grass up in front of him. He's hit at the 10-yard line.
Unger! Where's Unger?
Here's the give up the middle. Gets to about the 3-yard line on a little pitch. Inside, Unger's trying to get in. Does he get in? Nope, he's out about the 1-yard line.
We tried. Come on. Hold on. Can't get Unger. I'm trying to get you a touchdown, man.
Tush push, and Brogan will take it in from the 1. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
How early do you want to do the Shinkunis thing? Do you want it early or late?
Probably need to this half, because I'm probably going to get jailed out. All right, the Shinkunis brothers are going side by side to start this drive.
Yeah!
Sullivan rolls his left. Throws. Got a man open down here. That's Robinson, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is, Brad.
That is. Proud of the way you came out and played. Okay, really am proud of everything. We got better this week. Now, got to get better next week. Glad we got a lot of folks play Roe Vincent. Really proud for you, Roe. Worked your butt off, man. Been a good team guy and got in the end zone. That's a big deal, man. Proud for you. Good win on senior night in the regular season this way. But here's the thing. We need to get back home. Got me? We need to get back home. So to get back home, we got to get better. Roe Vincent, break us down.
TBW on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Football is a journey. From the hot summer workouts to midnight madness, to fall camp, to the season, football has taught the Athens senior class more than 4 quarters on Friday nights.
It's taught me discipline,
and hard work, humility, and how to have a genuine love for somebody.
I mean, I've learned hard work, dedication, how to do the right thing all the time, how to love each other.
I think like being mentally tough, it's taught me that. Physically tough too. I mean, something's always hurting.
It's basically a job. If you don't show up, you're not gonna get in. So, just go hard. Everything you do, never slack.
It's taught me hard work, how to work together with other people, and really to just do what you're supposed to be doing all the time.
Just taught me how to be a better man and I don't know, to deal with stuff better, my attitude and stuff. You get knocked down, get back up.
Football really grows you up, makes you become a man, and football's not easy, but life ain't gonna be easy either.
I'd say how to be a man and how to do things the right way and be consistent and be tough.
Football's the only sport that I think helps you past high school, become better. It's gonna help us become better men, better husbands, better dads, and just it's gonna make us better people.
It's helped me to really keep my self-discipline. I'd say that not only to define stuff people win is physical, but also mental.
The discipline aspect, for sure. Getting here on time, just going and getting to work every day and realizing how important it is to get better every day and take what you do seriously.
It's taught me just to keep going. I mean, no matter what, through hard times, through easy times, wins, losses, just keep going.
Not everything's gonna go your way. When you get back up, playing the next play, and I think that's big on how life's gonna be, and obviously not everything's gonna go your way, but it's how you respond to it.
It's taught me the value of hard work. Life's gonna be hard, and you're gonna have to wake up early, you're gonna have to stay late, you're gonna have to do all these things that you don't want to do, and football prepares you for that.
If I never came and played football, I wouldn't be as disciplined as I am today. And that's really thanks to Coach Gross and our coaching staff and the players and everybody who I've been surrounded by.
As the journey becomes clearer, the loved ones watching from afar are there, waiting with bated breath for the end. It's close. It's near.
Senior night was emotional, and the senior moms especially, we got together and we kind of said a prayer in a huddle before that game because it could be the last time they play on that field, really.
Now, yes, it's coming to an end, and I think that's going to be hard for them. I know it is, and it's going to be hard for us as moms, buddy. Whenever they come off that field the last time, even just seeing them walk down the field last week for their senior walk, you're kind of brushing away some tears.
When you're a mom and you're looking at these milestones, you're looking at this kid, everybody thinks their kid's special, but my kid's he's really special, I guess every mom says that, but you're looking at what this simple game that just has taught them so many subconscious things that you were already trying to deposit in them has done for them. And all these people are almost partners, right? They're almost partners with you. There are probably coaches out there maybe who could have coached him in the game and not been partnering with me to make him a better man. But this program has been a partner with us in helping to make him a better man. It's almost like a ministry. It's amazing. It's amazing. And so I thank God for this team. I literally do when I pray. I literally thank God for the coaches and for all that. They are integral part of his life. And even as he was writing some of his college essays, he talks about his experiences with coaches and how they have changed his life and how that plays into some of what he wants to do when he, goes to school. So it's been incredible.
For the 2024 senior class and their Golden Eagle teammates, the journey isn't complete. In 2 weeks, Athens will travel to Birmingham to face Homewood in the first round of the playoffs. A win there, and the season continues. Next on Beyond the Lights Athens, the final game of the regular season. Can the Golden Eagles get a victory on the road and carry their winning ways into the playoffs?